Hi everyone, it's Louise with louisemckayart and welcome to my channel. I'm diving in. I am in the middle of a lot of creations. I've got, well, first of all, welcome to the channel. And if you're new here, thank you for coming. And you'll find I'm kind of business. I get right to it. Although sometimes I do get off on a tangent, but most times I try to stay on point and keep you guys filled with information. That's how I like to roll. Okay, so welcome, and here we go. I'm making jars on commission. I've got 12 jars I'm making, jar lids, and I'm making 12 ornaments to go with it. So I'm on my blue set right now. I just put down my Glidden 6011N pillow. What I have here is primarily Chantilly lace, prism pour, and this is also with a little bit of golden iridescent pearl in here. And this is really thick, thicker than I would normally go with, but I don't want to play with it right now. So I'm just going to use it because this is small and I'm not worried about it. And it's the first color down, so I'm not worried about it causing me problems. This is my combination TLP Zeus and Golden's Quinacridone Nicolazzo Gold. Yes, somebody reached out to me wanting to make 12 matching sets, 4 of each different color pattern of ornaments and jars. So that's what I'm doing. This is a color I don't use very much, and I love it. It's Artez's Prussian Blue. This is another weird color. Because here it is in the jar. Maybe it looks close, but in here it looks purple. Here it looks purple reddish blue. It's weird how some colors just look strange or look different than what they present when they're in their little protection. This is my gold combination, 24 karat and by DecoArt and Golden's Iridescent Gold. And this is Golden's Iridescent Bronze. And this color combination, man, it's another winner. Another winner. Okay, this is my Australian Floetrol Cell Activator. Hopefully this comes out as good as the last one. I'm on my third titanium white Australian Floetrol Cell Activator. I have my own. It's video 141 if you want to see my American Floetrol Cell Activator recipe. My cell activator recipe works as well, and I will link it above. Well, I have a moment here. Normally I talk through the blow, but I'm not going to because I'm going to link my video 419 where I talk all through the blow and give all kinds of tips, and I'll link it in a few minutes. I also want to point out that if you click on the title, a description box will show up and it has a whole bunch of links to different products I use, like this Lazy Susan, for example. I have a discount code for the KS resin that I use for 10% off. You can click on that and get 10% off. So if a question occurs to you while watching, please check my description. Gotta remember not to blow it off the edge because it's gonna spin. I'm gonna stretch it. It's gonna stretch out and it's gonna fill off the top of this thing. So in case you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm just blowing through the straw onto the cell activator to spread it out just a little bit more so that the paints underneath can push through and start developing more of the cells I'm looking for. So I just want to point out here what a great gift idea these are. They're practical. You can fill them up with something that your friends and family love. You can give them away. They'll enjoy the treat that you give them now, and they'll have the jar that will last forever. It's a great gift idea. So I've got an extra container over here. I'm going to be collecting my scraps. So I'm going to use it on the ornaments. Because when I start my pillow on the ornaments, I've always not gone with straight pillow. I've gone with scrap pillow. I mean, why not? Oh, looks really good. Some of this in the middle looks like pillow, but it's not. It's actually the Chantilly lace coming through. So what'll happen is after it's resin, it'll look really sparkly. So I did not blow into the pillow. You gotta be careful the way you blow. Actually, I have a video. It's 419, and it's called The Art of the Blow, and I show how to blow on smaller pieces like this, adjusting your speed, adjusting your direction, adjusting your angle, all little tips and tricks on how to get a good blowout. Okay, I think this is, aside from a couple white spots, I'm going to call this done. And now with the white spots, I've mentioned this before, you just kiss them. You kiss them. And I know you can't see. Here's a little white spot. I just touch it. And what happens is, when your toothpick touches the paint, just touches it and pulls away, as it's pulling away, it's pulling the paint together, kind of like sucking it up together. That's also Chantilly lace. With these white spots, they're not really white spots, they are the Chantilly lace. Okay, I gotta find a good place to pick this up now. And I have a very good working relationship with my toothpicks. I love my toothpicks, just like I love my straws. So I use it to pick this up. Notice underneath I have my little the 2-ounce cups, a couple of them stacked there. And now I've got a couple white spots. I'll get them out, but there we go. Gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna call that done. Here's a close-up of a finished blue jar lid, and now I'm gonna go into the red creation video. And I am so sorry, I forgot to turn the camera on, and this is my last jar. I'm making 4 of these. So what I've got here, by the way, welcome to my channel, and I'm glad you're here. So this is gonna be a quick and dirty video today. So what I've got here is a jar lid. I don't even have the jar because the person that I'm making these for kept the jars and sent me the lids. So this is just a regular lid that I taped off inside and down and rim. And I've put the colors down, which is, the first color down was this DecoArt Garnet and Artez's Bordeaux Red. This is my quinacridone Nicolazzo Gold and TLP Zeus. My gold combination, 24 karat by DecoArt and iridescent gold by Golden. This is DecoArt's Extreme Sheen Obsidian, and this is mostly golden bronze. All right, got my Australian Floetrol cell activator over here. I've got a bunch of this. I just want to use it up. I'll never use it up. Mix 2 to 1, Australian Floetrol to titanium white and oxide black Amsterdam. Here we go. I'm just going to point out here, I already have way too much paint laid down. Here's the blowout coming up. So while I have another second here, while the blowout's happening, people have asked me why I use different colored cell activators. And honestly, you can use just about any color, and Amsterdam is probably one of the best. I know people used Tri-Art as well, which I have not. But I use different colors, especially the black and white, because it gives you just a different effect. If you want to see the effects of how layering your cell activator works, I have video 129, I'll link it above. It shows the complete difference of laying it black to white or white to black. And you can experiment with different colored cell activators that go with the colors that you're using in your creation. There's just so much you can do. But black and white are like the old stable standbys for me. Now, this cell activator is still from my Fluidart Boutique class. And anybody that's been in my class, Becky, Deb, you guys, Gay, these are the lids from class. This is the Australian Floetrol from class. So we're talking August 3rd or 6th, September, October, almost 3 months. Almost 3 months old. Look at this. Don't let anybody tell you you have to have like 2-day-old cell activator, because you don't. You don't. It's that simple. So what I'm doing with this group here, I'm making 4 of each color combination jar lid, and I'm making 4 ornaments to go with them. So here are 12 of the ornaments I made in the same color palette. 4 of the blue, 4 of the red, 4 of the green. It's video 435 and I will link it above. So I've just started making the ornaments and I'm modeling it after that particular one that I did a year ago. And then I got these other two that I will be modeling my jars and ornaments from. So this is looking really good. I'm glad I didn't totally forget to put the camera on. All right. So what I've got underneath the jar is I've got a few of these cups, tips upside down to lift it up. It's on the Noosa cup as well. I always use the Noosa cup underneath there for my tiles, coasters. So when I have it on the cups and then the jar on top, and it floats on top. And so I can get it when it's done. I can be able to pull it off. And it's also sitting pretty level, although I have it a little cattywampus right now, but that's okay. So let's just give it one more spin, and I think it's going to be done. This is a quick and dirty. It's just that simple. Lay down your color, well, your pillow, which is the Glidden 6011N is what I'm using today. And I'm recycling it. So when I get to making the ornaments, I'll have some pillow paint to work with. And I'm going to clean up the side real quick. This is going to be a really nice ornament color. All right, let's pick this thing up to show you guys. So what I do is I take the toothpick, grab it underneath there so I can lift it. And here we go. Voila. So I give these about a week to fully dry and then on to resining. So everyone, that's a wrap. Here are the up-close resined results. Here's the red one and the green one. If you want to see the color combination, please go back to video 435. I call it out in that video with the ornaments. And here is the blue that you just saw today as well. And here are the jars I just created, married up with the ornament that they go with. And I just absolutely love the way these turned out. And these are going to go out in the mail today, so I'm really excited to see their reaction. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. At the end, I will have a link to other jar playlists. And please, I invite you to see any of my playlists. I have everything broken down by category, charcuterie boards, clocks, coasters, a lot of different things. I also want to throw out there that I do create customized and personalized tutorials. If you have a specific question or a specific problem, I can help answer that by giving you up-close personal explanation of how I'm doing things to help you out. I do charge a fee for that, but giving you a personalized tutorial in show and tell fashion is much better for you than me trying to explain it in writing. And if you're new here and enjoyed this, please consider subscribing. You'll get all my latest art tutorials. So that's all I've got for you today, everybody. Take care. Till next time.